turn the volume off. Oh, wrong way. Hopefully I'll see your comments here. There we are, because I don't have my computer set up. So if I miss a comment, please ask again. Hi, I'm Carolynne from NonnasNuttykrafts, and today we're going to do a really simple, fast little craft for you guys. Hopefully this angle is good enough that you guys can see. I'm going to tilt it just a little bit more this way. See if that works. Trying, just different angles to see if it works better for you guys. A little bit better. All right. So what I have here is a 9-inch tube. What it was, this was natural color, and I went ahead and spray painted it white a couple of times. Decide which side you want to be your good side, which side. This one rocks a little bit more than this side, so I'm going to use this as my good side facing up. I had some of this lamb's ear garland left over. This was one piece. So what I did, I just cut it in half because I'm going to put the bow here, and I didn't want this all going in the same direction because it's not going to work that way. So we're going to kind of make this go like this, on here. I have some wire pieces already cut. Tulips, these are just some colors I had that were left over. So I said, it would be perfect for this little wreath. Just two little colors here for the ribbon, which we'll get to later. I'm going to stick those over here so they don't go rolling off the table. And let's get going. Hi, everybody. Hi, Irene. How are you? Hopefully, I'll see all your comments. Hey, Janet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the lamb's ear first. Now I can go ahead and I'm going to glue it in too as well. I cut 4 of these because I wasn't quite sure if I wanted to wire it in or stick it in. But I'm going to go ahead and glue it in there on the base of each side first. And then I have the wire because this doesn't have any wire in it. So I'm going to put a piece of wire or maybe 2 in there. Okay? So like I said, if I miss your comment, go ahead and say it again because this only shows like 1 comment at a time. And I have one little funky piece right here, so that's where I'm going to start because that would be hidden with the bow. Get my leaves out the way I want them. And I think just 1 piece of wire may work. And I should have my happy fingers for this one. Okay. So I'm just going to take a piece of wire, I'm going to fold it in half, and I'm just going to thread it through. This is loose enough so I don't have to go all the way through the other side. I can just tie it on one of these pieces here so that I don't have to worry about it scratching anybody's doors. Now, what's cute about this, doing it this small, some people just have little windows, so whether they're in their nursing home or they want to hang this off of a walker, or a camper, they have little windows and stuff. This makes a great little piece. So see, I'm just twisting the wire. That's all I'm doing. Oh, I'm glad you like flowers. Hey, Deborah, I hope you're feeling better, my friend. I'd say I'd come visit you, but I sure as heck don't want to get what you got. We have to get our puppies together. They have a little play date. All right, so we're going to cut that off, and I'm just going to take that wire. You can use a pair of pliers, which I like to use too, and I like to bend it back in there. That way nobody gets cut or anything. Make sure it's lying flat. You don't want a big bulk or anything like that. All right, so that's going to be one side. That's going to be my top. And we're going to use this one right in there, because this is where our bow's going to go. Oh, that one actually sits pretty nice, except for when you do that, right? Oh, yeah, she's in the dog bed over there. You can hear her. Hi, Wendy. First time watching, yay! Hey, hit anywhere on the page, and then those 3 little buttons will pop up at the top, Wendy, or anybody else, and just hit the notifications saying that you want to get notifications when I go live. Now, this was kind of quick to let you guys know I was even going live, because I was like, should I do this or should I wait till later? And I was like, this is going to be a quick little project. Oops. I see my wire. It doesn't want to come up. It wants to go down. There we go. Where are you? I lost you. Okay. So again, make sure you're lying flat because you don't want it poofy up. Get your leaves out of the way. Find the other piece of the wire. There we go. And we're going to do this. Hey, Barb. How are you, my friend? Oh, she's running around now. She's a crazy little puppy. She'll probably come in here eventually, I'm sure. Because she always steals. She has my brush that cleans the floor. She likes to steal that. So I give up trying to take it away from her. I said, hey, if that's the only thing you take out of the craft room, I'm happy with that. All right, so let's bend this baby back down in here as well. I'm doing great, my friend. I'm doing great. So see, look at that. Cute little, just cute. Cut too many wires, but that's okay. I have some others over here too. I keep them because you never know when you're gonna need them. Now, what I'm gonna do next is I wanna make the bow, and then I'm gonna go ahead and stick the tulips in, okay? So I have these divided because I have like 5 and 5, you know, make it even, because this one was kind of really funky. So, and this way you don't have to worry about adding so much of these tulip tip leaves. You have something else in there and it gives it a little bit more fullness to it. I'm going to keep clicking this. Sorry, on my... Hey, Gary, how are you? Hey, Barbara, how are you, my friend? I'm here. Oh, yep, Gary. I got it right here. I took a drink before I came on, too. It's been cold, so I have the humidifier going on upstairs, and it makes you so dry in your mouth, too. So you get like cotton mouth. I think I have one of these open, but I grabbed this one. So we're going to go with this one. Now this has a little bit of sparkles in it, which is why I chose it, just to give it a little bit more something to it. Hey, Teresa, how's your mom doing? Now I don't need really long tails on this. I'll probably make them too long. Let's do it at 6 inches right now. This isn't going to be a big bow, y'all, okay? Because this is a very small wreath. So let's see if I do 3 inches. So all I'm doing is the Easy Bow Maker. I measured out from here to here. That has numbers on it. On my side here too is where it is. I measured out 6 inches for the tail. Then I'm doing about 3-inch loop. We're going to see if that's going to be the size I want it to be. And what you can do, you can just take it up and you can lay it in there. I think that's going to be a perfect size to do this. Because like I said, this is not going to be a big wreath. So what I'm going to do is do 2 of these on the bottom. So you twist it. So this is the bottom side because we want the sparkly side up. Put that side in, measure right across again to the 3 inches. Twist it again. Make sure you twist it tight, y'all. Okay? And then down. We're going to do 2 on the bottom. Actually, let's do 3. Let's do 3. Change my mind. Change of plans. Change of plans, y'all. Change of plans. We can do that in the design world. So again, 3. Oh, good. I'm glad she is. Hey, Ann, how are you? Hello from California. Girl, what time is it there? It's 4:45 here. What time is it in California? I don't even know. Hey, Jace. Oops. All right, so we're going to do 3 loops on each side, just like that. And we have our little tails coming down. I'll just cut it. And, of course, I forgot to get my pins out. It's always something we forget. All right, let's put you over there. And see this? This is really pretty. I don't even know where I got this from. Some company. Who knows? And this one's just pretty. See how pretty that is? It's a sheer, but I just really like using it. I like putting it on top of ones because look at how pretty this is going to look with the pink coming through. Now this one I'm going to come in just a little bit on each side, and I'm going to do 2 loops of this. Oops. Oh, this is really pretty. It really stands out against the pink. Look, can y'all see that? Whoops, my fingers are in the way. Look at how that's standing out on the pink. 1:02, so 2 o'clock. So almost, you have like 3 hours behind. Hey, Robin, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Well, at least it's not 2 o'clock in the morning. You know how us crafters are. We're up late at night doing things. Oh, here comes the little daredevil. She gets into everything. Sky, what are you doing? He's looking for something. Husband's on puppy duty while I'm doing this. You know, I'm like, let me go. Come here, Sky. Good girl. Where are you? Good girl, go that way. Whew. All right, there we go. Look at how pretty that looks. Can y'all see it now that my fingers aren't in the way? See how the pink makes that pop on there? I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Hey, Joanne, how are you? Hello, Miss Deborah. We got 2 Debras watching today. Hey, Teresa. If it's your first time watching, click anywhere on the page and those 3 little white dots pop up and just hit the one that says notification. I'm going to come back with this one and I'm going to go ahead and just do 1 loop on each side. Hey, Kay. Oh, thank you. I'm waving to you too, Deborah Smith. All right. Oops. All right, see how that's going to be pretty with that yellow in there? Girl, let me just say, it's pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. All right, so I had a pipe cleaner. I did. I stuck it up here because they always go flying off the table. I chose yellow just because I didn't want to do pink or white on it. And I bent my pipe cleaner in half. Just going to stick it through these 2 little things here. That's all I'm going to do. Still trying to keep up with the comments here. I'm on mute right now. Granddaughter is studying. Oh, no problem, Deborah. But hi, Deborah. All right. Here we go. And we're going to just twist it. I'm not going to twist it all the way because I want to make sure. See what happens? Your things go up there. So we're just going to pull it down a little bit. Oops. We're going to make sure our tails are where they're supposed to be. And the right side's the way they're supposed to be because we want them to look pretty. This one got twisted right here. There we go. Now because see, I'm looking and I see that one side's a little bit longer than the other, so I'm going to make a decision. Do I want it smaller or bigger? Since the tail is on top here, I'm just going to go ahead and pull that tail a little bit so that I can get them to be the same size. And when you got everything the way you want it to be, just make sure you twist your bow. I usually go ahead and I'll press down on my ribbons as well to make it a little bit tighter. Hi, Nancy. Love this side view. Well, it's a little different. I don't have a Mevo or anything like that. Usually I have it across the table, but I've been trying this way to see if this, makes it better for you guys. And I kind of like it too. It's just kind of weird. You don't see me as much, but the whole idea isn't to watch me. It's to watch the project. And then we can fluff it out. Now I'm going to mess it all up anyway because I'm going to stick it on there. But look how cute. Simple little bow. Nothing big, nothing fabulous. Just a simple little bow. So I want my wreath to be kind of like this. So a little bit up on an angle. I don't want it to be so like a C, but just a little bit up on an angle. So you got to think of where your tails are going to go. And this is a very tiny wreath, so I get to go ahead and stick this right around. Now you can do it like that. Look how cute. Oh gosh. That's cute for a baby's room. Oh, just like that. Oh my God. Anybody having a baby? I can make one. I can make one of these. Look how cute that, gosh, I like it just like that as a matter of fact. You can make a couple of these different sizes. Oh, thanks. Yeah, it is a different view. Oh, look, see? So do these at a couple of different sizes or the same size and put it in a baby's room over the crib. You could do 3 of these, like one top, one and one, like a, you know, like a trivector. Oh, I like that. Guys, I like that. I think we're going to do it this way. Now that I see it with the lamb's ear this way, I think we're going to change the way I'm going to do this, y'all. I like it this way and have the flowers coming down here. I do like, see what happens when you're designing? Hey, Luann, how are you? Hey, Dawn. Hey, Daryl. I know it is a nice view. Now I can use this to give it to him. I can just go ahead and just twist tie these together. Twist tie these, that's good English. Twist tie these together, just like that. And I always go back and I rub my finger on it to make sure that it's not sticking out. Because I don't like getting my fingers poked at. And I'm sure whoever gets this doesn't want that either. Which way do you go? You go the other way. There it is. So I put it in so that way I don't feel anything on my fingers from it. I know, doesn't it, Luann? That's so cute. You could do this baby's room. Good golly. Gosh. Now I'm going to put the tulips on it, though, because that's what I started doing. I'm going to get some more of these little things and spray paint and make some of these like this with just a little bit of lamb's ear. And like I said, this lamb's ear was left over. It's one of those like 6-foot pieces of garland, and it was left over. Now what I'm going to do with these, I'm not sure how I want to cut these. Do I want to cut these on a V? I want to cut them at an angle. I'll let you guys be the choice. Should I dovetail them or should I just cut them on an angle? I've been so busy painting wreath attachments. I had no time to get in. I know. You know what? The puppy has had the roost here. So it makes it hard for me because, you know, since I have her by day, I can't get in here because I'm watching, like, making sure she's not going to the bathroom somewhere. Thank you, Dawn. Yeah, bless the page, you guys. Look how cute. That's cute. Ugh, killing myself. All right, so the way this is going to work, let's just stick these in here. Now, what I did, the stems were long. I pushed them all the way up. So, because the more it's up here, the fuller it is, the more it's spread out. Like this is, see how this is spread out? Oh, well, I did push that one up. This usually comes spread out like that. And just by pushing it up, it gives it a more fuller up there. So you don't have to use as much on the stem for one thing. Let's just sit these in here and see how this is going to look. Oops. Before I glue anything. I'm just going to set them in here. And I did kind of alternating with the colors. This one's got to go up a little further. Okay, there we go. Move this one up. Look how cute. Hi, Lillian. Hi, Gwen. You like the angle? Yeah. Hey, Donna. Look at that. So you could do it either just like that or look at the difference here with just a few little pieces of tulip and with the lamb's ear. I like them both ways, you guys. I really do. I'm going to do it with the flowers just to make it a little bit full. Now you can take more lamb's ear. Like I said, this was just a small piece I had and it was laying here. And I said, you know, what the heck? Let's put some lamb's ear in there. Why not? Why not? So let's go ahead and stick these guys in there because I do like them in there without burning myself because I forgot my happy fingers in the drawer. Oops, get in there. There's one. I'm going to turn this way so I can see here, if you don't mind, for a few seconds. Two. see comments. I do too. Isn't it cute? You can even, you know, whether you do it just the lamb's ear, and if you're going to do it for like a baby's room, you could still do it with the tulips in the room. And you can, you know, the tulips that come in a variety of colors and stuff. So these are like a little bit of pink, light pink, like a salmon-y color, and the yellow. Like I said, these were just some I had. These little ones from a project I had done. So I thought, why not? Look how cute. And then you just bring your lamb's ear up and in between so it doesn't look like you stuck this on top of that and, you know, whatnot. And just spread it out. Ooh, I do like that. Now, I noticed my one thing here came out this other side. So I'm going to pull this one back out. Wherever you are, I pulled the flower off. That's not good. Yeah, the flower back on. But it's still glued in there, but I just don't like the way it's hanging out. So let's refigure this one. You get it. Make sure I get the stem. There we go. And let's fix that one. Okay, much better. Look. Isn't that cute? You can say this is Easter, you can say it's spring. I didn't do anything with bunnies or anything in it, so that way they can keep it up a little bit longer than just Easter. But like I said, for a little kid's room, this would be so cute. Hi Lisa, how are you? Two of those wreath frames attached together with ears make a cute small wreath bunny. Yeah, you could do that too. You could do them with little ears and stuff too. Girls, ladies, gentlemen, we can do everything. Anything and everything. Look, I squished the bow. Okay, so let's do the other side now. I started with yellow. I'm one of these people, if I start with yellow, I got to start with yellow on the same side. I don't know. It's just the way I am, y'all. Just the way I am. OCD, whatever. Let me just find a hole where I'm going to put it so I don't want to get the leaves in the way. Okay, I see my hole. Glue. Glue, glue, glue. There we go. And now we take these guys. Again, push them all the way up. And you know what? Don't say plastic flowers. Say waterproof flowers. You know? Got that from my friend, Crazy Maisie. Not Crazy Maisie. Amanda from Hazy Hearts. And I was like, you know, that's true. These are waterproof. These will go outside. I'm trying to spread the leaves out of it. There we go. Look how cute. Oops, wrong color. Wrong color. I hear my husband yelling at the puppy. She must be doing some biting. Look. Oh my God. Too stinking cute. And then what you can do is if you get like an initial, you put a little initial here if you want to. Baby shower, this would be great to do for weddings too. Don't want that anyway. Don't want the leaf in there. There we go. There we go. Look. Hello. See how easy this one is? I'm good, how are you? I'm doing really good, Lisa. Where did you get the wreath, the white wreath from? I want to say, it wasn't white. It was the, like, can you guys see this wood, this natural color wood, like it's unstained or anything? That's what it was, and I spray painted it. It was a couple of coats of spray paint on it, because you got to get intertwined. And it's not like perfect white. You see a little bit of the brown in here, which I like because more of that little country look, you know. And I spray painted it white, and you can do as many colors you want, really. And then just had some leftover lamb's ear from the garland. I don't know, you can barely see if you look this way, right over there. You'll see I have a bunch of the garland hanging. And this was just a piece I had left over from another wreath. So, okay, now I asked, should we cut these on an angle or should we dovetail them? You guys choose. Whichever I see first, that's the one we're going to do, okay? Let's see. It's viewer's choice, fans' choice today. I'm going to just make sure. Angle. Is that the one? Teresa Roark? If I said that right, if I said it wrong, oh my God, I'm sorry. All right, so we're going to cut them on an angle. So I like to start with the ones on the bottom first. So I'm just going to take these and curl them up a little bit just to get them out of my way so I can see my two bottom ones first. And I'm not going to cut them really short. Well, that one I will. And it really doesn't matter. They don't have to be the same. You know, just cut them. Just have fun. So next one's on my yellow. Oh, that's why. I was like, what's wrong with this picture? So we're going to cut the yellow, one that way, one this way, one pink this way, one pink this way. And look, and I don't mind that the yellow sticks on top. It doesn't have to be all the same on top and all this on the bottom. Mix it up so you can see. Actually, I do like the yellow up there a little bit more, but I think you took the puppy outside. Either that or he's coming back in. All right, look. Then you take these. I'm not going to curl these or anything. These are just short little curls. And then you can just run your hand underneath. These are wired ribbons. Just run your hand underneath and it makes it a little curly. So look at that. How cute. Thank you, Teresa. Look, simple, easy. What? That took, what? Really, if I wasn't talking, probably like 10 minutes to really do. And it's done. Have a little hook on the back for whoever gets this. I didn't put this in my shop yet for sale. If somebody wants it, just comment below. But I'll put my shop name right here. So if you guys want to get it, ETSY. It's in my Etsy shop. I'm doing this weird because I usually don't type on here because I'm on the computer. There we go. Oops. Back up, spell my name right. NonnasNuttykrafts. There you go. That's my site, so you can go in there. I do have other things in there. If you don't see something, you know, let me know because I make everything. So look how cute. Simple, sweet, and ready to go. So that's it, guys. That's going to be it from NonnasNuttykrafts today. Hey, Pearl, how are you? Hey, B, hi. If it's your first time watching, hit anywhere on the page. 3 little white dots will pop up. Hit the notification button on there so that you can get notifications when I do go live. And this was a quick one. I just thought I'd pop on. I set on a notification saying, hey, going live in 2 minutes. So it wasn't like a lot of notification on this one, but it came out cute. Just a simple little something. Something. All right. To make it a teacher's gift, wedding gift, baby shower gift, anniversary. You can do, you know, change it up and do whatever. Leave it without the flowers in it. It is your choice. Thank you, Tammy. Thanks, Luann. All right, you guys. So, is it your first time watching? Yay, Tammy. Welcome to we call this the Nut House, girlfriend. Nonnas Nut House, okay? So, just saying, love to have new people in here. Like I said, hit anywhere on the page, those 3 little white dots up at the top. Oops. Make sure you hit hit on it and notifications come up so that you can get notified when I go live. All right. So you guys have a nice day and I'll see you next time on NonnasNuttykrafts. Bye.